Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some Mono Green Stompy and Magic the Gathering Arena Standard. Hope you enjoy. Let's get started. All right, Mono Green Stompy. I always like green decks, and this one is very, very powerful. Um, what we're going to do, we're going to play some games here on Arena, and we're going to play best of three, and hopefully we can do pretty good. I mean, this deck helped me rank up in Arena all the way up to Diamond ranked, which I've never been in my career. So this is pretty cool. How this deck works is pretty much a very simple green deck. For instance, we got like Giant Growth, giving your creature +3/+3. We have this card from Edge of Eternities called Hemosymbical Hemosymbiotic Might. Don't know how to really pronounce that, but this creature is a 1-mana 1/1, and when it becomes tapped, another creature you control gets +X/+X, where X is this creature's power. This creature can get out of hand really fast. We're also running 4 copies of Llanowar Elves for ramping. We're also running 4 copies of Paw Patch Recruit. I love this little rabbit, especially if you have enough mana to do the Offspring, because whenever your creature gets targeted by a spell or an ability an opponent controls, you put a counter on another creature you control. And if you have 2 of these little rabbits out at the same time, there's 2 triggers. So that's really good. And our last one drop is going to be 4 copies of Royal Treatment. Creature I control gets hexproof until the end of the turn. Then you create a Royal Roll token attached to that creature. And the Royal Roll reads, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has Ward 1. Now we're going to move on to our 2 drops. Our first 2 drop is Frenzied Baloth. It's a 2-mana, 3/2 beast from Edge of Eternities. It says this spell can't be countered as Trample and Haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered, and combat damage can't be prevented. So, when I first saw this card come out in Edge of Eternities, like the previews, I really liked this card. It was really, really neat. At first, it was a little expensive from my pocket, but I was able to get a couple copies of this for pretty cheap. This has been a very helpful card in this deck. We're also running 4 copies of Innkeeper's Talent. This is a very popular and very powerful card from Bloomburrow. For those who don't know, it's a 2-mana class. It says at the beginning of your combat step on your turn, you put a counter on a creature you control. You may pay 1 green and level it up. Then permanents you control which have counters on them have Ward 1. And you can pay 4 more additional mana to level it up to the last one. And it says if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many counters of each of those counters on that permanent or player instead. Again, a very powerful enchantment. Our last 2 drop is 4 copies of Keen Eye Curator, 2-mana 3/3 Raccoon Scout, and as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards exiled with this creature, it gets +4/+4 and has Trample. You can pay 1 mana of any color to exile a card from a graveyard. And once you get this raccoon to become a 7/7, it's a big threat to deal with. We're going to move on to our 3 drops. We're running 2 copies of Sentinel of the Nameless City, 3-mana 3/4 Merfolk Warrior Scout with Vigilance. Once a creature enters or attacks, you create a map token. Pretty good. Can't beat a 3/4 for 3. And we're also running Surok, Elusive Hunter, a 3-mana 4/3 legendary creature human warrior. This spell can't be countered and also has Trample. And whenever a creature you control whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you draw a card. Our last big drop is Ouroboros, a 4-mana 1/3 plant worm from Edge of Eternities. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. So this starts off small. You put 1 counter on it, becomes a 2/4. And then everyone else becomes a little bigger around your board. One trick I noticed with this, if you mix this card with Innkeeper's Talent, Innkeeper's Talent trigger will go on the stack first. So you can put your 1/1 counter on your Ouroboros, becoming a 2/4, and then since it sees itself having 1 counter on it, it doubles it up to another, goes up to another counters. or 2. So you get a bigger worm faster. For our land package, we're running 18 forests and 2 soulstone sanctuaries. Moving on to our sideboard, we have 2 copies of Snakeskin Veil, 4 copies of Heritage Reclamation, 2 Railway Brawlers. We're also running 2 hard-hitting questions, 1 Torpor Orb, and 4 Scrap Shooters. That's the deck. Now let's go ahead and try this out in rank mode. Alright, here comes our first match. I have no lands at the mulligan. Alright, this hand's a little better. Unfortunately, I will put back a card. I really don't want to put this back. I'm going to put one of these mites back. So my opponent's going first. Our turn. I'll play this into the mite. I'm going to Innkeeper's Talent. Put a counter on the mite. Combat attack for 2. Okay, it's a discard deck. Discard World Treatment. Alright. Forest. I'm gonna pay 3. Or Patchwork Recruit with Offspring. Put a counter here. Darkness Crystal. Okay. Well, get ready for this. Into the big worm. So here's the trigger. I'm going to put a counter here. Everything gets big. Attacks. Pump up the little guy. And my opponent's dead. That's how fast this deck. That was turn 4. Alright. So they're playing some enchantments. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to bring in a couple Scrap Shooters. And maybe some Snakeskin Veils. To remove, I'm going to remove 2 Mites and 2 Curators. Let's go into the game 2. And we'll just see how this goes. We won pretty fast in the first game, so let's see if we can win again pretty fast. And 1 land, no mana ramp. I have the mulligan. Now, this looks a little better. I'm going to keep this. I think I'll put back a Keen Eye Curator for now. And I'll go Forest, Hall Patch Recruit, no Offspring. I'll have to exile a card. Let's exile a Giant Growth. Soulstone Sanctuary, attack for 2. Opponent passes, no land, no nothing. Alright. Play a land, I'm going to play Surrock. Go to combat, attack for 2. Now there goes my Surrock. Alright, what are you gonna get? Orbon, okay. Oh, look at that. Alright, I'm gonna go Keen Eye Curator. I'm gonna remove from their graveyard the instant, long goodbye. I'll go to combat. I'm gonna attack this Hall Patch Recruit. Creature the Schisms, alright. Now there's a Lionel Elf. I'll play Lionel Elf into the Mites. So I'll get rid of the Ruthless Negotiation. I'll pass turn. I'm gonna let him hit me. Creature attack. Alright, so I'm gonna go into Orboid. 1/1 counters galore. For the combat, I'm gonna pump up the Patrick Recruit. Opponent's at 9, I'm at 16. I have 4 creatures, so I have to sacrifice 2. I'll get rid of Keen-Eye Curator and Wildfire. No bucks. Okay. Innkeeper's Talent. That's a good one. I'll attack with a 7/6. Get rid of one of their creatures. My Pal Patrick Recruit dies. It's alright. Sacrifice 1 creature. Yep. Alright. I'll play a Forest. I'll play Scrap Shooter, no gift. And I'll do level up. I'll put counter here. My creatures become huge, but I'm not gonna attack. Sauron, sacrifice Sephiroth. I'm gonna play this. Soulstone's gonna become a creature. Counter go here, and attack with everybody. I'll get my Orobon back to my hand. I'll lose 3, they'll gain 3. What do they got? Anything? That's what I'm talking about. Mono green, man. With that, I rank up to Diamond rank number 2. Alright, time for our next game. And this looks like a pretty good hand. I'm going to keep. Oh, it's going to be lifelink, which I like gain. Alright. Forest, Lionel Rail, pass. Warping in a Starfield Shepherd. Okay. No blocks. I'm gonna do Forest Syrup. Buster Sword. Okay. I'm gonna do Forest. Frenzy Baloth. Kenai Curator. Go to combat, attack for 7. Pass turn. Alright. Gain a life to go to 15. Tap land, gain another life. Buster Sword is equipped too. Okay. This opponent is done in their turn. Not a lot of else. I'm going to Kenai Curator. Nowhere else. Smooth combat. Attack, attack, attack. 3 attacks for 13. Or sorry, for 10. So I'm going to put Surrock back in my hand. Alright, with that on the stack. Frenzied Baloth is going to get a giant growth. Opponent goes to 7. Now we're up to 8. Equipping the Buster Sword. Attacks for 4. So when it deals damage to a player, draw a card, then you may cast a spell from your hand. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Under Hinterlands Sanctifier. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do Sharp again. Do a Might. I'm gonna upgrade the Kenai Curator, get rid of the non-summon. Go to combat, attack for 6. Opponent goes to 6. They can play their Starfield Shepherd this turn. Another Moonraker back. Now they're up to 8. Attack with the bat. Go back up to 12. No, nothing from the Buster Sword. Alright. Play land. I'll get rid of my giant growth. I'll go to combat. I'll send a team, I think. Or, yeah. 4, 7, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage right now. Let's see how this goes. I'll pump up Surrock. Unsummon that. And unsummon Surrock, okay. Sure. Put that on the stack. Let's go with Keeneye Curator. I'm attacking for 6, 7, 8, 9. Opponent goes to 3. I will return the Keeneye Curator out to the field. Pass the turn. And right, they have 5 in the air right now and 2 on the ground. Something tells me they're going to have to play defensive here. Oh. Now they're sheltered by Ghost. What are you going to get rid of? There, Keeneye Curator. Everybody. I go to 3. He goes up to 11. Exemplar of Light. That's a good one. Okay. I have 6 mana to work with next turn. That could help. I'm gonna do Ori Board. Baylock. I want to get the counter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm a little short. Crap. Alright, next team. Bringing in the Scrap Shooters. Bringing in a Torpor Orb. I'm going to get rid of the Mites. 2 Keeneye Curators. Maybe a Sentinel. I'll try that way. I'm gonna play first. No mana. This is good. Let's put 1 card behind. And I'll put Giant Growth behind. Land go. Just like the first turn. Land go. Another rabbit. Soulstone Sanctuary. Serta. Passing the turn. I'll go Forest, Frenzied Baylock, go to combat, tax for 7. Opponent goes 14, I'll pass. Exemplar of Light, yep. That Exemplar of Light becomes a 5/5. Nice turn. Forest or a Void. Into combat. Attack with these two. Opponent goes to 7. I'll pass turn. Opponent plays a land. Ooh, Elspeth.
The multiverse will be free from this scourge.
An attempt to do that. I'm gonna royal treatment. Alright, let's go on to the game 3. So I brought on the 4 scrap shooters and a torp orb. So let's see how this goes again. I think we'll be alright with the same thing. Something tells me this matchup is just a roll of the dice. Whoever goes first might have the opportunity to do better. But who knows? Will admit, since I only run 20 lands in this deck, it has been kind of tough to get a good amount of lands in the hand. I'm gonna keep. Oh, look, no rabbit this time. I'm gonna go with Forest Lionel. And Essence Channeler. So Forest Innkeeper's Talents. No attacks. Rune Lurker Bat. Attacks for 5. Now I'm at the Royal. I am dumb. Oops. I should have waited for the declare attackers. Oops. That's a goof. So they're gonna hit me for 5. Okay. Go scrap shooter. I'll just pass. No block. sharpshooter, give them a card. Get rid of their choke spike ghost. Gonna level this up. I want no more life gain from you. There's Torpor Orb, sure. I'll go Peanut Curator into Innkeeper's Talent. Counter here. Down here. No attacks. Half the block. I'd rather Exemplar of Light. Okay. This is the Torpor Orb. Level this up. 2 more counters on this creature. No attacks. No search. Ah, crap, they have it. Good game. Alright, time for our next game. And this seems like a good hand. I'm going to keep. Forest, Monorwell, go ahead. I'm going to play the Swamp. I'm going to go into a Tall Path Recruit with Offspring. Alright, so Forest, Frenzy Baylock. Go to combat. Attack with everybody. Opponent's at 13. Pass turn. Creature of the Schism. I'll go with Innkeeper's Talent. Go to combat. Counter here. Leave the line of worth back. 3 attacks. Alright, Giant Growth, the Paul Patch Recruit. Opponent's at 7. Main phase 2, I'll just play Paul Patch Recruit. Creature of the Schism. I think I'll go Surrock. Level up. Put a counter here. Pass. Wasari Revenants. Okay. Well, this is vampires. Not really like anything else. It is passing. I'll go Innkeeper's Talent. Level up Innkeeper's Talent. I'll go to combat. Counter here. Another counter here. Attack, attack, attack. Okay. Opponent goes to 1. Or 4. And then main phase 2, play another Paul Patch Recruit. Alright, that's game 1. Kinda looks like the person might be playing just vampires. If anything, maybe I'll bring in some Snakeskin Veil. And hard-hitting question. I'm gonna get rid of 2 Mites and 2 Curators. Alright, this was a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep. Opponent's going first. Cecil. Okay. I'm gonna go fourth. Montrell. No blocks. Demon Wall. This must be his mono black something. I'm gonna go Syrup. Cecil has Death Touch, I'd be careful with that. And then the Demon Wall can't attack as long as it has a counter on it. I'm gonna block it. Opponent passes. Alright, I'm gonna go Forest. Brings a Baloth. Into Innkeeper's Talents. Put a counter on the Baloth. Once it go to combat, counter here. No attacks. Nope, so much for my Baloth. Alright, Soulstone Sanctuary. Might. Level up the Innkeeper's Talent. Go to combat, put a counter on the Might. Pass. creature of the schism. My turn. Alright, I'm gonna play a forest. I'll level up this Soulstone Sanctuary, become a creature. I'm gonna go to combat. Put a counter here. Attack. Attack. Nice giant growth with the mites. Get rid of their creatures. Curator. Get rid of their artifact creature. Get rid of instants and a land. Put a counter here. Go to combat. Attack with the might. Recruit with offspring. Put a counter on the recruits. I'll attack. Level up this. Opponent's at 12. Look at this card. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you can exile it and transform it. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna level this up. Go to combat, put some counters here, attack, attack. Attack for 9. Snakeskin Veil this. Opponent's at 6. Play a Sentinel. Make a map. Target this little recruit. Alright, that'll do it. Alright. What's going to be our last game that we're going to play. See how we do. Alright, I'm going to keep this. We're going to go first. My opponent is still thinking. Alright, so we're going to do Forest, Monorail. Go ahead. Hopefully on turn 2, I can do an offspring of Paul Patch Recruit. And hopefully I'll get a land on turn 3 and cast the big plant worm. Don't know if my opponent's having connection issues or what. They haven't done anything yet. Alright, it's my turn now. So I'm gonna go Forest, Paw Patch Recruit, Offspring. Pass turn. There we go. Now I'm playing. Alright, I'll do Minor Elf. Go to combat. Attack for 4. Pass turn. Opponent plays a land into a commune with beavers. It's a land. My turn. I'm gonna play a land into Aura Void. Go to combat. Counter on everybody. Attacks. Pass turn. Plays a land. So I'm going to try to destroy that. So I'm going to put a counter here and a counter here. Land. Kill them. Alright, that was quick. What I think I should do, I'll get rid of 2 mites, 2 veils in, and try that. Alright, time to start game 2. My opponent's probably going first. A lot of lands. I'm gonna be kind of slow. I hate to say it, I'm gonna mulligan. I'll keep this. I'll put 1 thing back. Giant grave. Forest go. And they did a starting town. So starting town. I'm gonna go Keen-Eye Curator. Pass turn. They're playing a tap land, an Agada, Windswept Bastion. Play a land, into Surrock. Combat, attack for 3. Play a land. Nuts. Alright. I'll go Keen-Eye Curator. Keen-Eye Curator. Play a starting town. Do a split up. Yeesh. Into a commune with beavers. Arrow of Eternal Dawn. Interesting. I'm going to do Sentinel of the Nameless City. I'm going to do the map. Do that on top. I'm going to search for a legendary creature card. Oh. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. Well, I gotta do something. Poor boy is petrified. I know what's gonna happen. So as soon as this comes down, I can't. Oh crap! Huh? Do this. There's Kona. Gonna station that. Put in the big angel. Now he can't lose, and I can't win. That's online. Alright, so let's investigate. What's Kona bringing in? What the heck is that? Absolute virtue. You got protection from each. You got protection from each of your opponents. Oh wow. Alright. Okay. I think I'm screwed here. Putting Keeper's Talent. Counter here, counter there. No attacks. Leveled it up. There's gonna be copies. Okay. Oh gosh. Volgavoth Terror Eater. Yikes. Well, I'll just play another worm. Hmm. Well, I go to 3. Well, it goes to 12. That explains. That probably explains why my opponent took forever. Okay. Let's bring in some stuff. Move 2. Alright. So I'm bringing in 2 hard-hitting questions. 4 of the scrap shooter to deal with the reach. Let's see how this goes. I want to get at least one more win with this deck. That way I can go 3-1, which I'll be satisfied with. I don't want to go 2-2. I'm playing first. Oh, this is tempting. I'm gonna mull. Should have kept it. Oh well. Hmm. I don't know if I want to go down to 5 or not. It's tempting. Oh, okay, that's cute. I'll get rid of 2 cards. Forest, one will go. Tapland. Forest, Syrup. Go. Tapland. Forest, Frenzy Balog, attack for 8. Pay a land, summon Vineyard, search for land. Why is my opponent taking a little bit of time? Soulstone Sanctuary, go to combat, attack for 7. Alright, my opponent's at 7. I'll pass turn. Alright, that's fine. I'll activate this to draw a card. Okay. Go to Forest, become a creature, attack for 3. I'm gonna play Starting Town, pass a turn, I'll play a land, Frenzied Veillock, hopefully attack for game. That's fine. Go to 1, I'll activate the lander, search for more land. Opponent's at 1. All 3 cards and then discard. Okay. Alright, that does it. That was a tough game. Alright, that's going to conclude the video. We went 3-1 with Mono Green Stompy here in Standard. And the only deck that we lost to was a blue-white control deck that was playing a lot of life gain. So we did really well. We beat Mono Black 2 times, and we also beat a very control-y, like Bant colored, it was like 3-colored Bant control deck that was basically going around like huge creatures and huge effects. Wow. I'm very happy this deck did really well because I plan on taking this deck to an RCQ probably next week. So, without further ado, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye for now. Hello. Thank you for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, right here, you may subscribe to my channel. And you want to see the latest videos from my channel, right here is where you can see the latest videos from my channel. Thank you again for watching.